So this trend early on, there's use of repetitive use of this term ritual throughout this new Pickton transcript. It brings a different dimension to the act of killing. It seems less of a random act and something much more pre-planned, composed. There's forethought involved, and even seemingly some sort of philosophical underpinning. I understand that Pickton was portrayed as intellectually incompetent by his defense lawyers during the trial, but the level of cunning manifest in this description of ritual behavior is it seems it almost portrays Pickton as some kind of an initiate.
Well, John, just to put that on hold, could you, for the listening audience, just in one or two sentences, summarize what the science of reverse speech has found about unconscious messages?
Well, in summary, these discoveries reveal that human beings, when we speak, deliver involuntary messages that can be deciphered by mirroring the audio waveforms of our voice recordings. And so it seems as if a communicator within us at a deep unconscious level is bypassing the limitations of time and transmitting messages in reverse while we speak forwards. As the symbolism of these phenomena ties deeply into mirror phenomena, as in archaic mirrors that access mythological spirit worlds and other dimensions and provide visions of the future, as in a Nostradamus type setting where the famous seer received his visions while glancing on the surface of a bowl of water. On that reflective surface, he saw his visions of what many people reveal were accurate descriptions of the future.
Right. Good.
So this mirror application to the voice signal has been tested and demonstrated, certainly by myself extensively and in public with significant third-party documentation. Not only was I successful in reporting events such as the Iraq War 2 years ahead of time, I gave many live demonstrations with speakers and who validated the information I detected in their messages as personal and relevant to them. They embraced the information immediately. It was unmistakable that these were real communications, and this was providing a bridge for people to close the gap between unconscious motivation and behavior and their division of what their life could be. I've used this extensively in a clinical application, providing counseling services by telephone. Has been very successful in helping to release people from repressed traumas, particularly people who are victims of oppressive scenarios such as what the Pickton murders represent, the survivors of abuse, the survivors of childhood abuse. These people require and deserve valuable services, and in a clinical application, these messages help those people.
Correct.
So what we see the theme of ritual has emerged in the discussion in the Pickton unconscious discussion, and this transcript expands upon that and talks in descriptive language about what type of ritual Pickton's unconscious felt he was participating in. Let's go to the next clip.
It's not like it's fucking worth it. You know, I can make things disappear. I was doing my work, making that's what I was slapping people for. Yeah. I was doing more, make a big bad hole. Make a big fight.
We're listening to an undercover police officer talking to Robert Pickton, who has just been arrested and been through a police interview, and is now he's in a holding area in a prison or correction center, and they're talking about Pickton is talking about how he became sloppy towards the end of his run in committing a series of murders, and that he felt that this. That he wanted to get one more to commit 50 killings in total. This was the language from which I detected a new message, and I heard the words, "Devil wants this blood." So let's listen to that. So a ritual, a blood ritual, and a devil. These figures are emerging in the transcript. Of course, killing and the kind of grisly crimes that Pickton was involved in, of course, involved a lot of blood. But here, the blood is not just in its material form, but it's portrayed in its significance in a sort of a negative spirituality, as if it's a blood offering, a blood sacrifice. Alfred, do you have any remarks on that material?
Well, I do, and I have just been reading the memoirs of a person who was kidnapped by Project MK Ultra, which was a mind control project of the military intelligence of the U.S. government, which was reportedly established after World War II under the guidance and advice of mind control scientists brought over under Project Paperclip from the Third Reich. And she recovered extensive memories and recovered memories of having gone to ritual murders that were committed by, as part of rituals that she was involved in as a child. These ritual murders were committed by groups of U.S. Air Force officers at the Air Force Academy, in which there were also high-ranking civilians and other high-ranking personnel in MK Ultra. And so my associations thus far, and I think it will come up in the next passage, in the next quote that you have from Robert Pickton, are to an MK Ultra connected operation here. That is that it is not only a solitary serial killer engaged in some individual associations with the devil of the Old Testament or the New Testament, but rather it is connected up with MK Ultra networks that have been shown to be operating in Canada and have been shown to be active in sub rosa, that is hidden covertly in criminal justice circles, judges, police officers, mayors, and into other institutions. I'll comment more extensively at the conclusion of the next quote.
All right, very well. Let's proceed ahead in our transcript to the next item, and here on page 155 of the police transcript, Pickton states to the undercover officer there will be 15 other people who will go down if Pickton is charged or has to serve time or anything like that, is found guilty. Here we go with that audio.
But I think we can name Pickton and fucking project on this. I think we can guilty for us. But if that happens, there's about 15 other people are going to go down. Fascists. It's going to go down like that. Yeah. That's what they were, my friends. Huh. Okay, between me and you,
And when I played that in reverse, I could hear Robert Pickton say the words, "Supplies the blood for demon was ritual murder."